Brought to you by Christy Sports Local Bike Shop with the Valley's newest full-service bike shop in West Vail and rental bikes available in Vail Village.
I am enjoying this epic day. I thought for sure the weather was going to be a little more unforgiving, but so far so good. Perfect. The water temperatures right now are definitely cooler. Standing in the river, you can feel it, so make sure you're wearing the right layers underneath your waders. I want to give you some more details about this European nymph setup that I have. The way that it works traditionally, once again, with a normal setup, you have a strike indicator, which is going to be for subsurface fishing, which is basically like a bobber for fly fishing, and that's usually attached further up on your line, roughly at the depth of the water that you think the water is. With this European setup, I don't know if you can all see this, but I have a piece of indicator tippet kind of tied into my system right here. And the line that we're using is not like traditional fly line. It's a lot more like traditional spin fishing line in a sense. It's monofilament, and it sinks to the bottom a lot faster. And what you're trying to do when you cast your setup out there with European nymphing or Czech nymphing, French nymphing, you want your system, your setup, your flies to sink right to the bottom as quickly as possible into the rocks. And then you bring your rod tip up, and then you just gauge, you watch your drift, you watch your line. If that line at all moves, pops, or stops, you know that it's a fish. One of the flies I'm using today, once again, general attractor bugs, but with some fun colors. I love this one right here. Take a look at that. Hopefully that thing will catch fish. There's no real bugs in the river that look like that, purple and blue, but with these overcast skies, it may put off a little bit different of a silhouette. So really, once again, our cast right in front of us, we make that cast, we bring that fly line up, and then we just watch our line for a change in the way that it's floating, and that usually means that it's going to be a fish. This epic morning brought to you by Christy Sports. Stop by all of their great locations. They're starting to get all of their winter gear in. And we have Jeff Evans with Christy Sports coming into the studio after the break, showcasing some new skis for the season. We'll be right back.